What's up, guys? Welcome back to Alien Talk. I didn't get this out on Sunday, of course, but it's coming out on Tuesday, I suppose. And today, well, first, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and share. But today, we are going to talk about the most famous aliens, most likely, probably the most famous. And also confused with the green aliens, but we're going to be talking about the grays, the gray aliens, which are probably the most common aliens seen and talked about on media as well. These aliens are often thought of to be the engineers of the whole alien world, and supposedly from the star system Zeta Reticuli. And this is documented by Bob Lazar, who is, an apparent worker for Area 51. You probably heard of him before. He's probably the most credible source when it comes to aliens overall. If you want to research someone who is basically, he doesn't look like he's lying at all. You can't really tell if he's lying. All of his stuff lines up, especially with element 115 and all that stuff. And how the flying saucers, apparently from where he was stationed, where he was working, is apparently its fuel is of, or sorry, not fuel, but how it flies, it's anti-gravity. And it's almost like magnets in a way. There's no wires inside the alien spacecrafts. They just somehow are connected invisibly, almost like magnets. But yeah, look him up if you want to know very in-depth information. Here I'm just discussing them and stating my opinions and stuff. And these gray aliens, they could also be time travelers as well. They have been speculated to be time travelers. These ones have also been speculated to be either demons or spirits as well. And when you're talking about the green aliens, I actually don't know if there's any difference between green and gray aliens. I'll have to look that up. I just know about the gray aliens mostly. And these guys are the most advanced alien race, supposedly. These are the scientists of the alien race. You have the draconians, who are the warrior aliens. The lizard ones that are in space. Those are the warrior ones. You have the Pleiadian ones, who are the peaceful, spiritual kind. You have the Andromedan ones, which are just entirely spiritual and might even be spirits. Then you have these ones who are basically scientists and logical, and they're the ones that fly spaceships and stuff. Now, gray aliens are mostly to be seen as aggressive towards people if caught. They are the ones mostly responsible for abducting people. Actually, they're the only ones responsible for abducting people, if I am correct. I don't think any other alien race abducts humans. I haven't heard of a case where a reptilian abducts someone or a Pleiadian abducts someone. Pleiadians are usually, it's a spiritual experience where you supposedly heighten your consciousness, and you are with them in wherever, and in a place that might seem like heaven-like, just a white room sort of, or it's literally just mentally you're speaking to them through your mind. But these grays are the ones who experiment on people. And if you haven't heard of the term starseed before, starseed is the term, I don't know who it was coined by, so I'm not going to be fancy and all that, but it just means that someone was reincarnated, an alien was reincarnated as a human on Earth. And there are many people on Earth that claim, and this is New Age stuff, to be honest, okay? So, you never know if it's true. It's just interesting. But starseeds, people claim that they're starseeds. They claim that, oh, I'm from Zeta Reticuli, and I was actually a gray alien in my past life. And I have all these traits that connect to that, and I'm just super smart, or maybe my head's big or something like. I don't know. It can even go down to those little silly things like that. But when it comes to that, it's almost, those are fanatics, sort of. I know these aliens are usually supposed to be, little gray aliens, but they're often, more often than not, depicted as being very tall. Much taller than an average human, like around 7-8 feet, and very skinny. Actually muscular, sort of muscular, more on the athletic side, no fat. That's one thing too. No one ever mentions this, but they have no fat on their body at all. And how is it that all these people that see gray aliens, they all look the same physically, And it might be because they're super smart. They're the brains of the whole operation, so they know what to eat or what to do, or maybe they don't eat anything, and it's just like they get consumption through some other means, right? But their head is gigantic, and the whole big brain, you're smarter type of thing. I think there is some credibility to that, but I'm not entirely sure. Usually when it comes to the abductions, though, it's either probing through, your butthole, or sticking it even inside your penis, like a, metal wire, or usually it's just like, I'm trying to remember, but I don't know. They cut people open as well. And there have been a lot of, supposed, there have been a lot of people that say that they place an electronic device inside of them, either through a syringe, or they just cut you open, throw it in there. And it's either a tracking device or something else. And there have been, supposed proof of this, saying, oh, look, there's a metal thing under my skin, or something of that kind of matter. But really, if that was the case, okay, if that happened to me personally, I'd go right to my doctor, be all like, okay, I don't know what the hell this is. It's metal. Obviously this is artificial, right? It's either I'm a robot, or an alien stuck it in me, or I was kidnapped and someone stuck it in me for some reason. It's not anything more mundane than that. It's something fantastical. And these things that they put inside their arms, if a doctor got hold of that, they'd either, I don't know, if they work for the government, they'd probably take you out and be all like, okay, we need to have you for testing, or like they'd be like, whoa, that's weird, and the whole aliens would be like revealed to the world. So it's either fake, or those people are getting killed. Right? So, or it's just not happening. So, gray aliens, they're really simple to describe. They are the most common ones, many cases of them. They're the ones to be supposedly flying in the circular UFO crafts. And I gotta cover that sometime too, the different kinds of UFO crafts and what they mean, because if they're triangular, that's supposedly the government, our government. If they're circular, it's an off-world alien. And if there's another shape too, I think it's like a cigar shape, and I can't remember what the cigar shape is, but I'll get to that in a later video. But hope you guys enjoyed. That was the gray aliens talk right there. I have some Mortal Shell gameplay up, and it took me a long time to kill this Tarsus guy, because he was a hard boss. But I got him eventually. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.